Hello, everyone. My name is Lorena Steck. I'm currently a second grade ELAR teacher. I also teach third and fifth grade science and a principal candidate. Today, I would like to talk about and discuss one of the most important but overlooked parts of school leadership, which is the planning and the operations. In Desireens and All 2016, Chapter 6, a Breakthrough Principles book, I will be gleaning takeaways to explain how these operational systems can truly impact student learning and teacher success. We often hear about the instructional side of leadership from our colleagues, parents, and administration, and we think about school culture being so vital that it is what keeps the school going. In Chapter 6, it describes the school as a human body, and the planning and the operations are the skeleton. They support the rest of the body, they hold things together, and without it, we cannot continue our mission. Every school has a mission and vision. It is implemented with our school principal and guided down to our teachers, paraprofessionals, and administration. The school also needs to have an effective operational system, such as the budget. If the school cannot keep a balanced budget, or this is not seen as a priority, our infrastructure can fail. Our teachers will not get paid, and ultimately this will affect our students. When these systems are aligned and reviewed consistently, we can have an effective operational system. This chapter really brings attention to the message that strong organizational structures like time management, school goal setting, budgeting, facilities, and partnership are crucial for the success of a school. In Chapter 6, there's different stages, and they're organized as operational leadership into 4 key levers, which are the goal setting, the action planning, time management, budget resources, community, and district relations. The first big idea that is shared in Chapter 6 is that everything needs to start with clear goals. To be able to set goals as an administrator, you first need to identify clear and strategic priorities and build action plans and monitoring strategies that help serve as a bridge. By establishing both the short-term and the long-term goals, being specific and measurable to serve as a guide in the decisions that are made. Analyzing school data and student data, and working collaboratively with stakeholders and monitoring the progress throughout the year and making the necessary adjustments. When many principals overlook this step and do not make the clear goals, or goals are not shared with the school community, the principal can build chaos, as everyone does not have the roadmap and everyone is doing their own thing. Adjustments are made throughout the way so that the principals can check in and monitor to ensure strategies have been implementing and are working. As the principal, you will need to know if the school is moving towards its goals and what necessary changes need to be made for the betterment of the school. By taking the time and being reflective in your daily practice, you can ensure that valuable resources such as time, money, and staff energy is not wasted, but is used towards the improvement of the school. Chapter 6 also talks about and focuses on time as being a valuable resource that a school has. But the school goes on about its day due to its natural routines that we are all adjusted for. Instead, a principal needs to utilize this time with purpose. The principal relies heavily on the master schedules and calendars to ensure they're aligned with the goals of the school. A well-built master schedule can make a big difference. It needs to have time for teacher collaboration, intervention blocks for students, and a planning period. A principal must review how the time is spent and see it as a currency. The facility in which the learning is taking place is crucial for students and needs to be able to have an area where they feel a sense of pride and feel safe. As mentioned, an example that was mentioned in Chapter 6 was Sharon Griffin at the Airways Middle School that used facility improvements to clean up a neglected building. In conclusion, Leaders need to have responsibilities to ensure that systems they have put in place are strong, strategically done, school centered, and data driven. Thank you.